All right. So, hopefully I am live. Just want to show you guys, well, not show you guys, but let you guys know this is going to be a short one. I'm still going through my morning routine. I did my morning cardio and all that, but I had a deal with several people around the world, assisting them with their dissonance. So I'm just not getting to do this. So that's why I look like I just woke up not too long ago. So anyhow, I'm going to finish off my routine, but it's 98 degrees in the shade. 98 degrees in the shade. It really is. It's crazy. It's technically 102 right now, but I'm under the shade and it's still like 98 degrees under here. So that's the reason why I put that image, the one I had in Iraq when I'm hitting the double M bag, because it was really hot that time. And that was early in the morning, like at 3 or 4 in the morning. And it was really hot, even though. But anyways, the point is of this transmission is about breathing, detoxification, maximizing your reality, your experience through this reality, through this living library that we live in. How to maximize it through just mere breathing and intention, just like that bug just went into my eye. I intended it for it not to be in my eye, but it's still in my body. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and do a few little physical routines to show you guys that I'm going to get myself, I am going to get myself out of breath, but I should be way more out of breath than what I'm going to show you guys. But I'm going to show you guys my secrets throughout the decades of how I have had so much stamina and endurance through it all. Through all the pain and hell that I've been through physically. As some of you may know, I'm a veteran, been to war. Oh. Thought we had some visitors because there's new tenants coming in to the property in the front. Anyway, so where was I? So yeah, so I'm gonna get myself a little bit out of breath so I can finish off my workout for one. All right, and I already did some cardio. I had to finish off with more cardio, and you'll see the type of cardio I do in a bit. And then I did a little bit of weight resistance. All right, and next after this, I'm done by now with my coffee enema. But after this, I'm gonna do my coffee enema, cooling off in the bathroom where it's nice and air conditioned. So I'm gonna go ahead and, believe it or not, do it with my mouthpiece in, which is 20,000 times more difficult to breathe. Okay, so a few things I want to share before I get started. And while I'm working on the bag, you're gonna hear my voice because I did a prior recording to keep you in tune on what is going on. So some of the things I'm gonna speak about or express, if you may, through the through the message I will convey through the rhythms you will hear, is the yoga of personal coaching, meaning personally coaching yourself. And obviously, once you master this or at least get familiar with it, you can utilize this to help others out of their grievances and their dissonances when they face depression and they refuse to go rest deeply, deep rest, depressed. Anyways, so there's actually 8 of them overall, is what most of Eastern philosophies, cultures embrace. All right. So first one is yama. It's inner organization. And think about the things I'm going to say. Some of you might not understand the words. I probably won't even pronounce them properly. Okay, but listen to what they mean, obviously in its English term. Okay, so yama is equal to inner organization. Inner organization. That's in so many ways. Physically, organs, mentally. There's a physiological connection. If you don't have any coherence through that trinity, mind, heart, gut, hey man, guess what's gonna be inside? Dirty. Dirty temple means dirty experiences externally. So the next one, number 2, nayama, all right, which equals social integration. You stay inside depressed the wrong way, well, guess what? At least go to nature. It's still social integration in some shape or form. The next one is asana, which is physical fitness, which is what I'm going to get into right now, finish off that part, but I'm going to integrate, okay, number 4, pranayama. Pranayama equals physiological fitness. physiological fitness. Yes, people, how many of you actually take care of that a day? Most of you who have children can do that without even thinking, and you still don't do it because you're too busy with work, aren't you? Well, there's ways to take care of work on autopilot, if you may, and still take care of yourself with that physiological fitness. If you can't do physical fitness because you don't have time and XYZ reasons why, well, at least do physiological fitness. Meditate, just close your eyes. That's meditation. When you're pooping, that's meditation. Okay, but little by little, I'm going to introduce you to more things to teach you how you can transcend through that close of eye, through every breath, through every turn that comes out, every which way. We detoxify every which way possible. So, pranayama, physiological, well, there's a thing called pranayama breathing. In through one nostril. Let it out through the other. In through that nostril. Hold it for a few seconds. Out through the other one. Not only are you breathing, but you're detoxifying and you're balancing left and right hemispheres because you're blocking one. You're using the other. That equals extra coordination that you normally don't do. And something as simple as that. You're already neuroplasticity, creating new connections. So, the fifth one, pratyahara. Again, I probably did not pronounce that right. One more time. Pratyahara, minimizing distraction. Mindfulness, meaning when you meditate, if you don't know how to meditate, it's fine. Just close your eyes and forget about the rest of the world. That's meditation. And I'll explain some more so that you can maximize and amplify that magic that happens when you're healing internally. The sixth one, dharana. Yeah, I think I said it properly, I think. I mean, not properly, but the way it sounds, the way it's spelled. Dharana. Yeah, dharana is dharana. Dharana, which equals awareness or attention. All right? Big on that. You can't strategize throughout the four planes of existences, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, and actually there's metaphysical, and there's several more. If you don't know how to have awareness and attention internally and externally all around and have that social integration within organization through physiological fitness as you do the physical fitness. Man, this is beautiful, isn't it? So the last two, Diana, doesn't look like it says that, but that's what I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Diana. D-H-Y-A-A-N-A, Diana, which equals focus, which I gotta hurry up because it's getting hot, man, and this laptop's probably gonna shut off soon because it's so hot. Okay, last one, Samadhi, which equals mindfulness. I wish you can see who's down here. Little Jackie Jack just chilling and just watching this presentation. It's so cool. I love it. When I meditate over there by the tree, he goes right there and sits down and he closes his eyes and he sometimes looks over to see if I open. I kid you not. It's amazing. So anyways, let me get started now. I'm going to go ahead and do my mouthpiece in. I'm going to play a short little clip that's going to explain certain things while I'm doing it. I'm going to try to get myself out of breath. I can't go too long. I usually would go way longer than I'm going to do, but I need to hurry up because it's going to shut off and I don't want to waste your time, okay? And from now on, especially you ladies, hey, have no shame. Get one of these and you'll get some of these. Meaning a chiseled out neck, muscle, jaw, no double chin. I'm not referring to me. No, I'm just pointing at my body because I'm showing you what happens when you clench on this. That means you're going to look younger and you're going to have stronger core. You're going to be burning calories just by having this. If you're not talking to somebody on the phone or talking with somebody, wear it. I swear to you, and have fun with it. Just chew to the rhythm of the beat that you're listening to in the music. And I'm telling you, you're going to be working out many more muscles than you think. And it's amazing. This is my secret to having an 8-pack. I haven't done a single sit-up or ab crunch since 2006. And I have actually a 10-pack. Not an 8-pack, a 10-pack. Because of this, I'm telling you. Why else would I have a 10-pack if I don't work? And coffee enema. All right, gotta get going real quick. I'm gonna go on this for for about 2 minutes. So please bear with me. Be patient. Just listen to it. I'm gonna play. I'll put it on loop so you can hear it a few times as I'm doing this, so it's not boring. Okay, again, it's my voice, so sorry if it bores you to hear my voice. Let me see. So hopefully it's not too loud, okay? As the saying goes, as above, so below. Or in other words, there truly is a gut to brain connection. It is called the energetic environmental gut organism, or better known as the ego. Many diseases are functional and not actually structural. Hopefully it's not too loud, okay? I don't want to put any low because maybe you won't hear it, but here it goes. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. What does this mean for some who suffer from migraines or even diabetes? It means it is all in the mind. Well, maybe not quite, but it almost is. What I mean by this is that even that which is structural can be corrected even through the mind. Just wishful thinking. How is this absurdity even possible? Thanks to mirror neurons. The yoga of personal coaching. 1 is yama, inner organization. 2 is nayama, social integration. 3 is asana, which is physical fitness. 4 is pranayama, which is the one we're going to cover, which also affects the physiological fitness. 5 is pratyahara, minimizing distraction. 6 is dharana, awareness, attention. 7 is dhyana, equals focus. 8 is samadhi, mindfulness. That's the main goal of everyone. Notice how there's 7 chakras, 8 to integrate the whole body. Okay, so that's when you reach mindfulness, satori, in other words. We won't get into that word now, but that's it. As the saying goes, as above, so below. Or in other words, there truly is a gut to brain. Hopefully you were hearing that. First thing you must do is neutralize those thoughts. Shut off the rest of the world. Don't think about, was that good enough? Was I going fast enough, hard enough? Nothing. Even if you have children, sorry. Cut them off. Just for those few seconds. Completely turn everything off. Neutralize those thoughts. Regulate that heart rate by breathing in through your nose. Holding it. Releasing it slowly. You hear me now? Let me do one more. I hope you see how quick I regulated that heart rate. Neutralize those thoughts. If you would have seen my belly, when I first stopped, it would have been boom, 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 boom. My belly. Boom, 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 boom. I did that breathing. Look at it. It's nice and calm. Because you must breathe through your diaphragm, not just your lungs. Breathe in through your nose. Don't breathe in through your mouth. You're not breathing any oxygen that way. Nothing at all, really, for the most part. In through your nose. Hold it. That's when the integration can occur, which means what? Transcendence, which means what? You can transcend into a new reality to a simple breath. So here's where a little bit more breath comes in. The yogis believe that if you can control your breathing, you can control your mind, your thinking. Well, I go a step further now that I have found neuroplasticity and many other things about the brain. So if you can control your thinking through your breathing, now you can control your reality. If you're about to get shanked, meaning sliced in the neck, and you just close your eyes, no, you're going to die. You still have to do something. You still have to do action, obviously. But everything is in the mind. Everything. Did you hear what that statement said? I did not state that. These are just research that I have found, and I'm giving you an observation. Ask the best person you can think of. This is no arrogance. This is not being egotistical. That is very high in stamina and endurance. Tell them to do what I just did. They'll be like, I can do that, no problem. Boom, 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 boom. Let them go at full speed for just not, that was part of like a minute. and see if he can talk normally after. See how long it takes that person, him or her, to talk normal after. You'll see that they'll have a difficult time. It's not that they suck at breathing. No. It's just they don't teach us these things. Not even in boxing. Not even in boxing. These mother effers, all right, professionals are, and their nose is not even broken. Why are they breathing like that? If they only knew how to breathe properly, we would see so much better action and so much better warriors out there. All right, because we will have conscious breaths. So now I'm gonna do a little bit of Kali to get into the flow state, and I'll come back to finish off with the yogis recommend. Peace. As the saying goes, as above, so below, or in other words, there truly is a gut to brain connection. It is called the energetic environmental gut organism, or better known as the ego. Many diseases are functional and not actually structural. What is the difference? An example of functional would be migraines, epilepsy, and even diabetes mellitus. What does this mean for some who suffer from migraines or even diabetes? It means it is all in the mind. Well, maybe not quite, but it almost is. What I mean by this is that even that which is structural can be corrected even through the mind. Just wishful thinking. How is this absurdity even possible? Thanks to mirror neurons. The yoga of personal coaching. 1 is yama, inner organization. 2 is nayama, social integration. 3 is asana, which is physical fitness. 4 is pranayama, which is the one we're going to cover, which also affects the physiological fitness. 5 is pratyahara, minimizing distraction. 6 is dharana, awareness, attention. 7 is dhyana, equals focus. 8 is samadhi, mindfulness. That's the main goal of everyone. Notice how there's 7 chakras, 8 to integrate the whole body. Okay, so that's when you reach mindfulness, satori, in other words. We won't get into that word now, but that's it. Peace. Goodness, this heat is not helping at all. And me crouching down like this, it's not helping at all. Oh, wow. Just like in Iraq, man. Whew. Oh, yeah. Reason why it's not good to be like so. Look what's happening with my thighs everywhere here. My back. I'm clenching all the veins. All right, all the nervous system, everything. Just like in a water hose effect. A water faucet, you turn it on, water flows out of the water hose. If you clench it, okay, without closing the faucet, which has a lot of pressure, water stops. Just from you clenching it like that. If you let it go, water comes out. Alright? If you let it go slightly, it kind of pressurizes out. Same thing is happening here. So If you're like this, you can use that concept if you're a fighter to do it properly. What do you think Pacquiao, out of all people, that tiny little dude? Some people confuse me for him sometimes. I'm like the biggest Filipino, if you may, or if you want to put it, I'm the smallest Samoan around. And so people, because of my hair, when I let it go, it's pretty thick, man. It's pretty thick. Anyways, Pacquiao. If you notice him, he's going at it at the wall. He notices, okay, nothing's working right now. This guy's good enough. He's betting. He moves around. He goes for a little bit. He makes you think he's tired. He stops, goes away. What does he do? Have you seen him do that? And then he comes back. And then boom, he does that 1-2. Bam! Right after he did this, comes back, loads it up, and then because all that heat is releasing. Okay, so anyhow, I want to get down to get to. I'll do it like this. So that's the water hose. It does take effect. Now, the other thing, why it holds effect, why you shouldn't do that, sets, especially when you sit down and I keep up with my business or your personal or a small business partnership with some. Yeah, if you're doing that and you're doing this and you're sitting down and you're what? The lactic acid you just got done doing by holding your breath, flexing. Well, you can do that. What happens? Lactic builds up. LAM. Acid manipulation by breathing. We detox 70% of toxins. Be conscious with your breath. Please. So the pranayama, breathing into one nostril. Let it out the other. Hold for a few seconds. Breathe into that same nostril. Hold it for a few seconds. Let it out the other nostril. And you just keep doing that. All right, I'm going to help you clear even more mentally, physically, every which way possible. I forget which one is which, but I think the left one, it hits more of your brain. The right one hits more of your heart and body. Okay, you detoxify. And not only that, picture yourself when you breathe in, the breath is going down to your core, to the soul, solar plexus. And then it goes down through the root, through the genitals, yes, the sexual organs. Then it comes back up. And then around, and then back out. Okay, picture that. In through your nose. It's going down. You're holding it. And you're visualizing this. And then if you add intention while you're doing that, guess what? Your niece, your cousin, your grandfather, it might not stop them from dying or from cancer in one night, but it will help them immensely by you without even telling them, hey, I was thinking of you, and I sent you some nice wishes when I was doing some painting, and I was, in the flow state, and I thought about you with those healing moments. So hopefully you felt it, even though without you even saying it, they will feel it, they will get affected. It's amazing how powerful we are, okay? So never forget that many of our diseases, meaning lack of ease, lack of ease, there's no ease around, so you have dis-ease, which are, I'm not even going to say it. It's not that I'm afraid to say it, but it's not even worth saying it because people will misconstrue it, but there's a band called that word, C-U. R-E. You know what I mean, baby. We all have that power to heal each other, okay? But anyhow, the breathing alone, okay? It does wonders. It does wonders. Okay, so add intention to it. The person will get affected. You add intention to yourself. You will get affected. So meditation, all you need to do is to know about meditation is you don't have to close your eyes. You don't even have to be sitting down. You can be in chaos. Yes, you can be in chaos if you're brave enough to compose yourself, right? Even for a split second, boom, magic occurs. But what it is if you can control if you can collect yourself, align yourself for that moment where you erase the outer experience, because the outer experience equals beta state of mind. Once you shut that off, guess what? You go directly into alpha without even thinking about it. Ironic as it may sound. Okay, once you're in alpha, healing starts. You start to regenerate cells that are much stronger, white blood cells that will fight harder, longer, okay? Because they do regenerate. They die every second, and new ones come in. All right, so where was I? So regeneration. So anyways, don't be afraid of oxygenation. Oxygenation is good. Oxidizing is completely different. And no, oxygenation is not the same thing as oxidizing. It's a completely different thing. Okay? Don't be afraid of oxygenation. Supplement with chlorophyll immensely. You cannot overdose on it. Look at the molecular structure of human hemoglobin, blood hemoglobin, okay, with a plant cellular structure. And it's exactly the same, except for one extra carbon on the plant. Imagine that. The plant has an extra carbon and we're afraid to feed it carbon? Come on, people. We breathe out carbon dioxide, but it's still carbon. We are carbon-based, but a lot of us are shifting a little more crystallized. So even though we're supposed to be 70%, we're up to 78%. A lot of us are now 78% water, which means what? We're less material, maybe? You make the math. You make the math. It will mean whatever it means to you in your universe, which is spelled YOUNIVERSE, because we are one verse. Can't you see? I hope you can. Please ask away. Because pretty soon, I'm sorry, but I'm going to spend almost 2 decades without a charging. All right, it's time for me to start using my innate abilities to expand the conscious collective a lot quicker. So yes, I am finally going to accept money in the sense that yeah, I'm gonna finally launch everything. I was trying to get to see if anybody can partner up with that. Nothing. Just, hey, you're interested in it. Cool. You're of this. You're going to be the owner of that. Nobody. Not a single soul. So guess what? Now you have to work it up. Now you have to kiss as if that's, ooh, boo-hoo, I might lose more of you. Oh, well, I don't care. I've been alone all this time. And not in a bad way. It's for good things. Please stop judging me or my situation. I always tell you I'm 100% okay. If I'm shedding the tears because I am grateful. And I am grateful for something negative that I transcended, but all you hear is negative, negative, negative. Oh, we're sorry to hear this. Didn't you hear what I truly said? No, because you guys are asleep and you guys want to pretend like you're my friend. Not pretend like you're my friend, but that you're caring. Some of you are truly caring. I'm not saying all of you who put me, no, but I'm just saying some of you are clicheing your way through life. And that has nothing to do with me. I'm just saying through life. You guys use verbatim that everybody uses all the time, and you say it meaningless, even to your children. Correct yourselves. Check yourselves, and you will see like, damn, I did just say that with no intention, with no meaning. That's not being unconditionally loving. Unconditionally loving is having no conditions and you still express your love as if there was no boundaries. And many of you have guilty consciences and take that totally out of context. It's amazing how you people think so dirty. It's amazing. Please use pranayama breathing and your mind will clear up, which means what? As above, so below, as inside, so outside. So if anybody's interested in helping me organize a platform for more beacons and benevolent or not afraid to stand up, not necessarily fight, okay? Because the pen is mightier than this. The pen, just like unconditional love, through time and space and all that is eternal. We don't die. We kind of do. Multiply. We kind of do. We kind of do. One love, one life. Together our light will shine much brighter. Don't forget, conscious breaths. Enter your nose. Make it go through the front, all the way down. Come back again as you're holding it. And then out. Expel. Out. And a lot of you don't even know this. You guys are healers. If you guys are always feeling down and you're like, man, I don't know why. I'm happy with my children. I'm happy with my husband or my wife or whatever. Why am I feeling low today? Like, just yesterday I was elated. I was so happy. Why am I feeling low now? It's because you're a healer and you're attracting all that energy of all that fun you had the day before or 2 days before. And all those people around her pretending to be happy but are so much in debt. And I'm just going to pretend I'm happy. But since you're around them and you're talking with them and you're listening to them unconditionally, you're attracting the negative out of them. And if you don't do anything consciously to release it, you're going to get sick or have a low immune system. And then you're going to go to the doctors and they're going to tell you, man, I really don't, well, they don't say this. I really don't know what it is. But according to this protocol, it may be this. So I'm sorry, but this is what it is. And what are you going to do about it to take care of it, to mask it? It's all about false masks. Stop it. Please be true. Check yourself. Truly. See where your words are coming from and why you're saying them the way you're saying them. And you'll see that a lot of the times you're just saying them just to get over that situation real quick because you got to get back to work. You got to get back to your family. You got to do it, right? Stop taking me the wrong way. Listen to what I just said. Technically, you'll see like, well, technically, yes, that does happen. Shit. It does happen. Why do I keep taking this guy the wrong way? And I keep thinking that he's attacking me when he's only showing a mirror. Every judgment you have of everyone is a judgment of yourself. Maybe not directly, but it's something you have to check yourself about. Even if you don't say it out loud, if you thought you're about to say it and you're like, huh. And it's not that I think that that person is a piece of shit, but I'm a piece of shit for thinking even less. So I see how my heart is so, okay, I'll just shut the fuck up and just integrate it and breathe it out. Breath. It really works, baby. One love, one life, for together our light will shine much brighter. Okay? And when you see the stuff I'm gonna come up with, you'll be like, man, I thought that guy was crazy. What the fuck was I thinking all this time? And you're gonna be calling me. Trust me. Peace.